Now my question comes to you is this: why on earth are you investing in your landlord and not yourself? Hey guys, it's Jerry McManus from Keller Williams, your neighborhood real estate agent for 21 years and counting. And today we're going to ask a question: whose mortgage are you paying? But first, I would like for you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps our algos out, and it also helps us to be able to stay in touch. There's two sets of people that are out there that we're going to talk about. One are your homeowners. You're paying a mortgage. Now there are those other people, and this is who I'm going to really talk to now, is that there's the other people who affectionately refer to themselves as renters. They think that they are not paying a mortgage. Wrong. They are not paying their own mortgage. They are paying somebody else's, because I assure you this, again, I've been doing this for 21 years and I've seen this happen before, where an investor comes in, they put 20% down on a property, they rent it out to a tenant who then pays their mortgage. So the reality is ladies and gentlemen, if you are a renter and you're calling yourself that, there's a mortgage that you are pretty much responsible for, because you have this little thing called a lease. Now my question comes to you is this: why on earth are you investing in your landlord and not yourself? And I had a conversation with a friend about this the other day, and they tell me, I'm going to rent for a while so that I can save for a down payment for a house. And I'm thinking to myself, have you ever bought? No. And I'm like, are you understanding that there are grants available? No. I'm gonna move in a few years anyhow. I'm just gonna rent for now and then buy something in a few years. And I'm thinking to myself, please don't do that. I got news for you. I've moved 8 times in the last 20 some years. Yeah, probably 8 times in the last 20 some years. I've had different things happen to me. Lifetime changes. First, I was single. When I was single, believe it or not, I had a house, kind of gave up on the whole thing, then met my wife, who then we rented, and that lasted about 3 months before we bought. My wife and I, we always talked about having a lot of kids. And we were like, the first house I bought was a 3-bedroom rancher. I didn't think about 6 kids. Does he really have 6 kids? Only 5. What I knew is that the house that I bought today, whatever today was, wasn't gonna be the house that I'm going to stay in for any length of period of time. And that's a very important thing to understand. Say you stay in the place for 7 or 8 years. You will build equity during that period of time. And you can take that equity with you and plow it into the next house. I think I told you guys a story about my son-in-law and my daughter. They wound up buying a 2-bedroom condo. I think it's the best thing in the world. Now, they're planning, Lord willing, to have children one day. And what's gonna wind up happening, they're gonna say to themselves, hey Dad, this place is too small for us and our growing family. And I'm gonna say, you're absolutely right. Now's the time to buy a house. But keep the condo. Use it as a rental. So now you have passive income coming in. If you know anything about economics, the United States used to be backed on a gold standard. The federal government will cause inflation. In the last 50 years, gold went from $35 an ounce to $3,500 an ounce. So that means the dollar lost 99% of its value using that measure. The prices of houses has done maybe not as dramatic, but are increasing each and every time over the years, over the long haul. Why? Because of the inflation. So keep the asset. That will protect you, and it will become not only a stream of passive income, but it'll also be a vehicle for savings for your retirement. You can tell with all the gray hair, that's just my fatherly advice to you guys out there. But again, check with your financial advisor on that, but also understand you are paying a mortgage. I don't care where you're living. You're paying somebody's mortgage today, so why not pay your own? That's my advice to you today. If you can, my number here in the end screen, 856-373-3537. Should you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call at any time, and we'll see you on the next video. Hey guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. This way we can stay connected. Here's my contact information should you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.